Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and I am here to do a TBR. So this is March's TBR and it is February 14th. Yes, I know it's early, but it will creep up on us before we know it. And this way I have the option of refilming if I don't like my books. So I have my little jar and I must get my books down. So I have my 52 book club journal and I have my other journal. So I'm opening those because my other journal has the 24 books I need to read in 24 and the 12 books recommended by 12 friends and my classics I need to read. Cooper. And then this has, of course, the 52 books that I kind of have set aside to read. So, I'm going to pull my normal 10 and hope that I can get some of these on my lists. So, first of all, before I do that, I need to look at Chantel's Patreon and see what our Agatha Christie book is. The Man in the Brown Suit. The Man in the Brown Suit. I have no idea what that's about. I've never read that one. This will be the first one I haven't read. Well, I didn't read Cat Among the Pigeons, but I had watched it. Okay. And the first book for March is... I usually take that lid off, don't I? A book that is YA. Taylor. And I'm using it for my hybrid genre. And it says, all her life, Janny has dreamed of elsewhere. Just barely scraping by with her job at a tannery, she's resigned to a dreary life in the port of Dirk, caring for her younger sister Zosa. That is until the Hotel Magnifique comes to town. The hotel is legendary, not only for its whimsical enchantments, but also for its ability to travel, appearing in a different destination every morning. Well, I think that's supposed to be Janie. And Zosa can't afford the exorbitant cost of a guest stay. They can interview to join the staff and are soon whisked away on the greatest adventure of their lives. But once inside, Janie quickly discovers their contracts are unbreakable and that beneath the marvelous glamour, the hotel is hiding dangerous secrets. With the vexingly handsome doorman Belle as her only ally, Janie embarks on a mission to unravel the mystery of the magic at the heart of the hotel and free Zosa and the other staff from the cruelty of the ruthless Maitre d' Hotel. To succeed, she'll have to risk everything she loves, but failure would mean a fate far worse than never returning home. Okay, now I want to mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. I haven't put the other ones in, I'm waiting. Oh, I didn't put that into my... I wouldn't care if all 10 were from this and the 24 books and 24 and my 12 books recommended by 12 friends. All right, next book. A book inspired by the last song you heard. The last song I heard. Well, that's working. Let's pull another one. Oh, that's two. We're just going to put this one back because I had this one I kind of saw through it. Reread a book you read as a kid. Reread a book you read as a kid. Well, that would be The Outsiders. It's the only one I remember reading. That and Charlotte's Web, but I guess I'll reread The Outsiders. I really don't have time to be rereading anything. Guess I'm rereading The Outsiders. Next one. Listen to an audiobook. Okay. A book you meant to read last year. Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. All right. Emery Blackwood's life changed forever the night her best friend was found dead and the love of her life, August Salt, was accused of murdering her. Years later, she is doing what her teenage self swore she never would, living a quiet existence on the misty, remote shores of Ceres, I don't really know how you say that, island, and running the family's business, Blackwood's tea shop, herbal tonics, and tea leaf readings. But when the island, rooted in folklore and magic, begins to show signs of strange happenings, Emery knows that something is coming. The morning she wakes to find that every single tree on Ceres has turned color in a single night, August returns for the first time in 14 years and unearths the past that the town has tried desperately to forget. Okay. All right. Let me go to music. The theme song to, well, it's not the theme song, but I watched a clip of The Karate Kid Part 2 back from the 80s, The Glory of Love. And so that book is about partnership in marriage or in a relationship, never giving up, believing in yourself, and of course love. So I put this back on my shelf because I wasn't feeling any of the books that I had picked out to read, and I wasn't getting anywhere. I didn't want to read, but it's time. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. And this is a second chance romance. It's an adult romance, and it says their love was supposed to last forever, but when life delivered blow after blow after devastating blow, Yasmin and Josiah Wade found that love alone couldn't solve or save anything. So that is the Power of Love book that I am reading. All right, so The Outsiders is for this one. And listen to an audiobook. I will go back to that one when I get to it. So that's 5. Book you bought from a booktuber recommendation. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. And this is about Florence Day is the ghostwriter for one of the most prolific romance authors in the industry, and she has a problem. After a terrible breakup, she no longer believes in love. It's as good as dead. When her new editor, a too handsome mountain of a man, won't give her an extension on her book deadline, Florence prepares to kiss her career goodbye. But then she gets a phone call she never wanted to receive, and she must return home for the first time in decades to help her family bury her beloved father. For 10 years, she's run from the town that never understood her, and even though she misses the sounds of a warm southern night and her eccentric, loving family and their funeral parlor, she can't bring herself to stay. Her father's gone, yet everything else feels the same, and she hates it. until she finds a ghost standing at the funeral parlor's front door, just as broad and infuriatingly handsome as ever, and he's just as confused about why he's there as she is. I don't remember what booktuber I saw it on, but I heard it was very, very good. Okay. Two, four, six. A book that starts with the letter of your name. So that's E, B, or C. So Boston Jane by Jennifer L. Home, and B is in Beth, and it says, it's 1855. Jane Peck has never really fit in. She spent her childhood on the outside of Philadelphia's high society, but at 16, Jane is trying her best to put aside her reckless, tomboyish ways and become what the world demands, a proper young lady. So when William Balt, the handsome young gentleman she secretly loves, proposes, she accepts and prepares to join him in the wilds of the Pacific Northwest. But the frontier is no place for a lady, and Jane's finishing school education is hardly preparation for the treacherous months at sea it takes to get there, or the rough life and shocking surprises in store. My niece Renee recommended this one. So 7. A book with flowers on the cover. And that's who sent this to me. And it doesn't have flowers like the picture, but they're called the Flower Sisters. And so this is what I'm going to read. I won this in a giveaway. And it says, from the new fanny flag of the Ozarks, a richly woven story of family forgiveness and reinvention, drawing on the little-known true story of one tragic night at an Ozarks dance hall in the author's Missouri hometown. This beautifully written, endearingly and nostalgic novel picks up 50 years later for a folksy, character-driven portrayal of a small-town life, split-second decisions, and the ways family secrets reverberate through generations. And this is written by Michelle Collins Anderson. And I'll try to do a vlog when I do that one, because this is the first time I've ever been sent a book. I was so excited. I'm still so excited about it. And it's so pretty. I'm kind of liking this little... Okay, I'm up to 8. I need a 24 book. Oh, I have Murder Road coming in. Well, I will have it because I have it pre-ordered. Book by an author I've never read before. And it's called The Thursday Murder Club. And it says, in a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet weekly in the jigsaw room to discuss unsolved crimes together. They call themselves the Thursday Murder Club. When a local developer is found dead with a mysterious photograph left next to the body, the friends suddenly find themselves in the middle of their first live case. They might be senior citizens, but they are cleverer than most. As the bodies begin to pile up, can our unorthodox but brilliant gang catch the killer before it's too late? I didn't get very far in it, so it won't be a problem starting over. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and then I'll do my spins for my... I'm going to add a classic and another... I have to add a couple I have to look and see if any of these are 24 books in 24. Read the shortest book on your TBR. By Walt Whitman. And it is 113 pages. Where it's at, but I will find it, and that will be one of the books we have. Okay, so now I need, so that is my, oh, and The Man in the Brown Suit. I don't know what my buddy read is with my friend Chris, and I do know that I am reading, what's that book called? A book by Shatona Havoc, Twice Sold Tales. So, here are my books physically that I have for March. And I also have an audiobook that I need to pick out and The Outsiders that I need to get. So, well, that is it. I'm sure there'll be more added because I'm never done. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, just click that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.